The morning sunlight crept into my apartment, the muted glow slipping through the curtains and painting soft streaks of light across the walls. Mondays always felt like an inhale, the beginning of a rhythm that would carry me through the week. I stretched lazily in bed, savoring the quiet hum of the city waking up beyond my window. There was something comforting about these routines, the steady flow of days that I'd come to appreciate. By 8:30 a.m., I was walking into my therapy studio, a space that felt more like an extension of myself than just a workplace. Soft pastel tones adorned the walls, punctuated by potted plants that thrived in the sunlight streaming through the wide windows. The faint scent of lavender lingered in the air, a calming presence that I hoped welcomed my clients as much as it soothed me. My first session of the day was with a longtime client, someone I had watched transform through quiet resilience. As they spoke, their words unraveling layers of doubt and progress, I leaned in, nodding, my heart tuned to the cadence of their emotions. For me, therapy wasn't just about guiding others. It was about meeting them in the places they were most vulnerable and offering a hand to steady them. The day passed in a blur of sessions, each one leaving its own imprint on my thoughts. By the time I closed the studio doors in the late afternoon, a satisfying weariness had settled into my bones. Therapy was rewarding, but it was also draining, a delicate balance of giving and replenishing. After tidying up the studio, I made my way to my favorite yoga class. The studio was a sanctuary of its own, with its earthy tones, large windows, and the familiar scent of incense that greeted me as I stepped inside. My friends, Mia and Tasha, were already there, unrolling their mats near the front.
You look like you've had a day.
Mia said with a knowing grin as I joined them. I chuckled softly, rolling my shoulders as I laid out my mat. Mondays always feel full, I admitted, but a good full. As the class began, I let the movements guide me, the stretch and flow of each pose grounding me in the present. My breath synchronized with the rhythm of the room, a collective inhale and exhale that seemed to dissolve the weight of the day. Yoga had always been my way of reconnecting, of finding balance amid the chaos of emotions I carried, both my own and those I absorbed from others. After class, we decided to grab dinner at a small cafe nearby. It was one of those cozy places with mismatched furniture and the warm glow of string lights draped across the ceiling. Over bowls of hearty soup and freshly baked bread, we fell into an easy rhythm of conversation, the kind that felt effortless and comforting.
So,
Tasha began, her tone teasing as she leaned closer.
what's new with the coffee guy?
I felt a blush creep up my cheeks, a small smile tugging at my lips. Ray, we've been spending time together, I said, my voice careful but warm. He's different, in a good way.
Different how?
Mia asked, her curiosity evident. I hesitated, searching for the right words. He's genuine, kind. He doesn't try to be someone he's not, and he listens. Like, really listens. Mia and Tasha exchanged knowing glances, their teasing smiles softening into something more encouraging.
Sounds like someone's worth keeping around.
Tasha said lightly. I laughed, shaking my head. We'll see. It's still early. But deep down, I knew there was something about Ray that resonated with me, something that felt quietly profound. Later that evening, I returned home, my heart full from the day's moments. I lit a lavender-scented candle, the soft glow and calming fragrance wrapping around me like a comforting embrace. As I curled up on the couch, scrolling through my phone, a message from Ray popped up.
Hope you had a good day. If you're not too tired, want to grab dinner tomorrow? I found this little hole-in-the-wall place I think you'd like.
I smiled, warmth spreading through my chest. His thoughtfulness never failed to surprise me. That sounds perfect. Can't wait to see what you found. As I drifted off to sleep that night, I reflected on the flow of my day, the work I loved, the grounding presence of yoga, the laughter with friends, and the quiet, growing connection with Ray. For me, love wasn't about grand gestures or dramatic moments. It was about weaving someone into the gentle rhythms of everyday life, creating a tapestry of shared experiences. And with Ray, I felt that tapestry slowly coming together, each thread adding to something beautiful and meaningful.